But hey guys, I am back with the second half of my winter favorites. So I'm going to talk about right now in this portion, it's just going to be like my favorite article of clothing, which I can just talk about that right now, and that is my scarf. This is my absolute favorite. I have a favorite purse, but it's not really my favorite. It was just the only one I was too lazy to change. But all black kind of has like a travel print. I'm not good with figuring out what print is what, but it looks tribal to me, and so I wore it. I wore it as a winter scarf. That's like a fashion scarf, and you know you wear it and you layer it with your jacket and your top and your jeans in the fall. I wore it under my coat for the winter just because I loved it that much. It didn't go with my coat, but I absolutely love that scarf. So I wore it every day from until our weather finally started to stay above 40, which was like 2 weeks ago. The next thing I'm going to talk about is my favorite subscription box. As you guys have seen, I have quite a lot of subscription boxes. I have Ipsy, Julep, I had Vegan Cuts, Beauty and Food, I have Nature Box, I have Gray's Box. I'm signing up for some new stuff pretty soon. Subscription box I'm going to talk about is a new subscription box, and I am in love with. It's not really, well, I guess it is a subscription box, but you can skip this particular subscription box, and that is Adore Me. If you guys do not know what Adore Me is, it is a lingerie subscription, and it is amazing. I'm not gonna show you what I got from here because I mean it probably isn't appropriate for a booktube channel, but I'm just gonna show you. I wanted to talk about it, and I'm gonna show you the insides of it. So that is just so cute. I want to show you something I got. This is a freebie that came with my purchase or whatever. They always have little stuff like that every month. Will definitely keep this. And I love the way that you can skip or whatever. And then if you do, whenever you do buy it, you get, after your 5th purchase, you get a free one, which is amazing. I wish that's what JustFab would do. Like after you buy so much stuff, they would give you a free pair of shoes or a free bag or whatever. But yeah, I will link it down below. But definitely, I'm a plus size girl, so they have plus size things in there. Your first box is $10 off of like 34 or whatever, and every month after that is just a regular price. But with every purchase you get a freaking $10 off gift card. So you're basically getting it for 20 something dollars, $30 at the most, every single month that you purchase for or whatever. So yeah, if you want to check it out, I'll have it linked down below. That's it for subscription box. I'm going to talk about my favorite music, my favorite CDs I have. They've been on repeat since probably December, and that is Tinashe. Oops. That is Tinashe and Tay Swizzle. 1989 and Aquarius are like my two favorite the last 5 months. Taylor Swift came out in like November or October or something like that. Got it. Been in love with it since then, but I've been obsessed with it. Tinashe came out a little bit before all of the CDs that I've been buying lately came out, and I'm still in love with it. So if you like hip hop and R&B, definitely give Tinashe a go. You know, she sings that Tuan song, but she has a lot of other songs on there that are really, really good. And everybody knows Tay Swizzle. Favorite song right now by her is Style. I was obsessed with Bad Blood when it first came out because we just have those issues with people sometimes. And yeah, how I like I Bet, Tough Love, Talking Body. I Bet is by Sierra. Tough Love, Talking Body. Uptown Funk, of course. Everybody and their mother loved that song. You can't say you did not like that song. I also and the 2 songs from the 50 Shades of Grey soundtrack, my absolute fave. If I don't insert a clip, I'll link my Spotify playlist down below, and it has all of those plus more that I enjoyed and I had on repeat when I was a Spotify premium member. I am no longer a premium member. I'm just their standard free member because I don't listen to it that much. I don't have the little cord thingy in my car to play it, so there's no need for me to be paying $10 a month for that. As far as my movies, again, I'm trying not to flash you guys, but sometimes I can't help it. I saw a few movies. I didn't see a lot like I usually. So as far as the movies I was able to see, I went to see Run All Night. I really enjoyed that movie. I know a lot of people are kind of over Liam Neeson, but I loved it. It was so good. I'll link the IMDb synopsis of it down below. It was amazing. And so that's pretty much it for movies that I saw in the theaters. The two movies. Oh no! I saw Divergent. Divergent was pretty darn good. I don't care for the series, but I will see all the movies. I don't like the series. I'm actually probably gonna give that series away. Don't like it, but the movies are okay. It's not my favorite I saw, but it's a pretty good movie. As far as my favorite movies I've seen at home, definitely. These two, they were released this winter, and I watched them this winter. It's a lot of other movies I watched, but we'll do that in another video. I'll probably make that a monthly video where I'll just strictly talk about all the movies that I watched, and I can give quick synopsis of them, and then I can tell you what I liked and I didn't like about them. Yeah, that might be a thing. Let me know if you guys are okay with that. I mean, I'm gonna do it anyway, but just let me know if like that's what you guys want for sure, because then I can do it, you know, every month instead of just sporadically or whatever. But Mockingjay and Gone Girl. Mockingjay, of course. Least favorite of the books, only because of the ending, but this movie was amazing. Like a lot of people kept saying I don't like it, it's so awful. I understand what they were watching, because this was amazing. Like, thumbs up if you agree. Like, this was amazing. Amazing. Sorry for the ugly face, but this was amazing. Amazing. Like, I got chills watching that movie, and I know I'm probably gonna cry at Mockingjay Part 2, but it's gonna be well worth it. The next one, of course, you saw was Gone Girl. I had some issues with the casting. I don't like Tyler Perry. It's almost like blasphemy for some black people to say they don't like Tyler Perry. I don't like Tyler Perry. I don't like his movies. I don't like any of his works. They're basically stereotypes of black people, because, you know, we're so much more than that to me. And for him to just constantly make movies and shows about stereotypes, I don't like it. And it's just me. If other people like it, if you like it, it's okay. I promise you it's okay. We can like different things. I just personally don't like it, so I don't spend my money on it. And so when they put him in here, I just thought he was going to destroy the movie. But he did pretty good, because I was bitching like it's so many other good African American authors. Hell, he didn't even have to be African American. He could have been a black Englishman. He could have been from Canada. It's just so many other black actors that probably could have did better, but he didn't do bad. So yeah, NPH was by far the best pick for Desi, and I really feel like if they would have actually got into the Desi character a little more, NPH could have killed it. I mean, but I know they had to focus on other stuff when do the movie, so they kind of had to like scale back from Desi's character. But we all know Desi was crazy as hell in the book. Like, he was damn near crazier than Amy. But it was good. I mean, I love Ben Affleck, and I love what is her name, and I know her name. Why does stuff always do that? I know her name because I like her as an actress. Like, they were good. But when I first heard of the casting, I was about to fall on my bed when I heard that NPH was Desi, because NPH still killed it. All of them killed it. Like, I'm actually giving Tyler Perry props. He did good as Tanner. Television shows. Oh, I have quite a few television shows. The Walking Dead. That wrapped up. That was so good. I mean, I don't know how I felt about that ending. Tell me how you felt that they finally reunited with. And okay, let me not, because some people might not be caught up, because there's a lot of shows that I'm not caught up on, so I won't talk about it. But that season was a pretty good season. It's not my favorite, but it's a pretty good season. And if you know why it's not my favorite season, the mid-season finale is the reason why I'm pissed off about that season. Other than that, it was good, but I felt like it was really no reason for them to do what they did at the mid-season finale. But I digress. Things have to happen. It's fiction, Denise. Just get over it. My favorite Netflix television show that I watched and completed in the March. I actually pretty much found it in March, and I finished it in March, which is From Dusk Till Dawn. That television show was so good. I I didn't think I was gonna be a fan of it because of the movie, but I actually liked how in the show they get to go deeper into the storyline and love it. Like, I enjoy it. And hands down, what is the guy's name who plays DJ? God, he's so hot. He's so fucking sexy. Just a moment, just because he's hot. Anyway, that is a really good show. If you haven't watched it, first season is on Netflix. I think it's picked up as a Netflix series. If not, it's on a cable television. I don't know. Don't give me the line. I just found out about it a few weeks ago, but it is really good. It's a lot of shows that I'm not caught up on, so I think I am gonna do the whole movies and TV shows videos monthly, so I can talk about that, because it's a lot of shows I'm not caught up on, and I won't name them because some people are rude and will probably come through and spoil stuff for me, so I won't talk about the stuff that I'm not caught up on. But yeah, those are the things that I could think about as far as movies and TVs at this current moment. It's probably already like 20 something minutes, so let me just get on with the final part of the favorites, and that is my books. And I'm only going to talk about two. I already went in my wrap up and I told you the star rating that I gave for them. So the first book I don't have because it's in storage, but that is Don't Look Back by Jennifer L. Armentrout. Absolute favorite, 5-star. Don't Look Back follows a young lady. Can't remember her name right now. That's horrible, but that's how my memory is. That doesn't mean that it was forgettable. It's just I forget everything. But her and her friend goes missing. She reemerges. Her friend is still missing. But when she reemerges, she has no memory of what happened to her while she was missing. She doesn't know anything about what happened with her friend while, you know, she was gone or whatever. So as the story goes on, she's getting back her memory piece by piece, bit by bit, and it's a mystery to it. It's a really good mystery. Like I said in my wrap up, I guessed the mystery. I guessed it pretty early on, but I think I probably watched too much ID channel and too much CSI and crime, murder, mystery stuff. That's my thing. So when I read it, like the gears are always turning, so I'm guessing a lot of stuff, and I guessed it. I pretty much knew right off the bat when certain stuff started coming together, and you know, she leaves you bits and pieces. She leaves little breadcrumbs ready to put together. I just kind of put it together pretty early on. A lot of people said that they didn't get it, and I can see how they didn't, but like I said, I think I was a detective in my past life. It's an awesome standalone, and I really need for her to write more standalone mystery novels. Like, she did a+ job on that. Like, yes, this is why she's my favorite author at the current moment. Well, she's gonna be my favorite for a long time, but at the moment she's above all else right now. The final thing I want to talk about, I talked about this in my wrap up. I gushed about it. Oh my god, when I finished reading it, I went back and I skimmed over it again just because it was just that good. And that is Rat Queens. First off, we're going to talk about the issues. I'm going to insert a picture of how my goddamn Rat Queens was delivered to me when I first got it. I had waited for weeks. Like, it only literally takes, because I ordered it from the UK, from Book Depository, it only really takes about 8 days for it to get to me. I'm okay with that. Free shipping or whatever, and no taxes. So got to me. It had been like 4 weeks, and I was damn near about to lose my mind. Contacted Book Depository. They said they were gonna look into it. A few days later, my shitty ass mailman, I think he was mad because during this time I was having packages coming every other day, like book outlet packages. Like, I was shopping, guys. So he just delivered it to me. It was shitty. You guys see that shit. I was fuming and just put it in the mailbox just like that. Do you guys see that? I was so angry. So I emailed Book Depository, and they have the best customer service ever. I mean, better than Barnes & Noble. You guys know I've talked about Barnes & Noble and how my packages come, and the damage wasn't because of my mailman. But it's not the case with Book Depository. Absolutely adore Book Depository in their customer service skill. So enough of the talk about the bad stuff. This is just phenomenal. Can't really put into words what this is about, but this just follows a group of mercenary rats, like, and they're trying to pretty much save their village. They're sent out on a quest along with some other mercenary groups to rid a section of their kingdom, I guess, of like goblins and trolls and all types of shit like that. And I don't really want to give it away, so I don't know if I should, but it's like somebody's basically trying to hunt and kill all the mercenaries, like hunt them down, basically. Sorry if that's a spoiler. So they're pretty much trying to figure out what the hell is going on together, and they all come out together and kick some ass. But that's probably not the best way it could have been explained, but that's just the way I'm gonna explain it. But this book gives me life, and next one comes out on the 12th. I think it's the 12th of May, and I cannot wait. If you guys haven't read this, like, I'm doing this graphic novel no justice. Absolute favorite. Out of Saga and the other few that I read and of the books, this is my favorite read of the entire season. Favorite read. I've read it twice. Every time I talk about it, I want to read it again. I want to read it again. Give it a try. Let me know what you thought about it. And just talk to me about it. It's so good. It's so good. Can't wait for volume 2. Yeah, okay. So on to the portion of the video. The fails. I got a couple makeup items, and they're only just mascaras. It's Revlon for one, and it's not cruelty free, so I would never purchase it again, but it came in an Ipsy bag, I believe it was. But the brush is just regular old brush. Nothing special about it. And it didn't do anything for my eyelashes. Like, you can't, once I get a good camera, you can see how good certain mascaras do and certain mascaras don't do. But I didn't like it. And then once it's on, it kind of dries up and it crumbles a lot. Like, I can do this. Nothing. I could not do, like, if I had something in my eye and I just wanted to, with clean hands, do that, I couldn't do that. Just mascara crumbs just everywhere. Definitely, even if I, if I wasn't cruelty free and I was buying, I would never purchase this again, ever. Another mascara, and that is the Suncoat Natural Mascara. This came in my Vegan Cuts box, and I said I had an issue with when I would like do something like that and with the Revlon mascara and it crumbled or it flaked off on me or whatever. This shit never dried. Like, I put this on just for a video because I knew it wasn't going to be too spectacular because, like I said, the particular wine, it doesn't do anything for me or whatever. It just, like, it just straightens everything out. So I just was using it just to have something on my eyelashes when I do videos, because without it, you can't tell that I have eyelashes. So I decided to give it a try. I tried it out twice. The first time, right after I did the video, I wiped it off my face. The second time, I filmed the video and I decided to edit. I happened to do this wet ass mascara. I wasn't crying, I wasn't yawning. It was just like it never fucking dried. So definitely fail if you are one of those ones looking for a cruelty free or vegan, because this is vegan. I mean, if you like it, you like it. I didn't like it. This definitely did nothing for me. Other than that, I don't really have much of any other beauty products. Now that I'm thinking about it, no, I don't have any other beauty products. Everything else I used, I pretty much enjoyed. The next I'm going to talk about is movies. Like I said, I didn't like The Lazarus Effect, and I saw that for free, so I was happy because I didn't matter if I paid my money to see it. But this is the only thing I can think of that I did not like. The book, like, I didn't really care for the book, and I won't say I didn't care for the book. The book was just okay for me. I'll say that the book was just okay for me. So I expected the movie, like, they could have did the movie, and this is my opinion, and I'm the one who always says I know they have to take stuff out, but they could have did the movie exactly like the book. They didn't have to leave anything out. I mean, they could have left some of the dialogue out, but they didn't have to to take. They didn't have to change. They didn't have to do. I just felt like none of that shit had to be changed. They did all kinds of just it was awful. I was rocking with it in the first half, but then they started changing it too much, and I just wasn't happy with it. And then, you know, want to know the shittiest part about this? I made sure I bought this, and it was only $12. It was $12 for the Blu-ray. Not expensive compared to the rest of the Blu-rays I buy, but it was on fucking Netflix. Like, I was so pissed off at myself. I watched it, put it away right in my box to be packed away. Go on Netflix to try to find something to watch, and this shit is on fucking Netflix. Talk about pissed. So yeah, that's pretty much it for my fails. I mean, except for, yeah, that's pretty much it for my fails. I mean, unless I want to talk about the shitty Michigan drivers and the weather. Like, we got icy, sleeting, snowy fucking roads, and people are trying to do 70 and kill everybody, and mad when they're turning over and flipping and running into fucking the sides of the freeways. Like, yeah, we can talk about that. That's it, because this shit is already almost 30 minutes long. So, but it's a good thing. I think I can edit out like 15 minutes of that because I was pausing quite a lot. But if you've read, watched, tried any of the products that I have talked about, well, let me know. I promise you, again, this will never happen again. If I go longer than a month without doing my favorites, I won't do a damn favorites video. I just won't. Anyway, comment down below. Let me know. Again, this will be a monthly thing, so it won't be that long. Talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.